All right, good evening. I have always liked the idea, and I don't know if it was always an idea, maybe it was a reality. I need to go back further. I always liked that, but anyways, the idea that like people could have differing opinions and they could like stand around somewhere and chat about it and go, oh, that's interesting. And then it doesn't like, no one has to like convince anyone of anything. Like at the end of no one needs to win the conversation, which is a bizarre concept. Um, but that ideas can be like shared and then you'd be like, oh, okay, great. And then everyone kind of has new information and different perspectives about things. And I feel like some of that quality is being lost on humanity. Well, I would love to be wrong about that. I was having a conversation with someone today, and I realized at some point that this was not a conversation. This was someone like telling me something that they wanted me to believe, and that was as far as it was going to go. And I would like interject something, and they would either dismiss it or they would just quickly go back to telling me this thing that they wanted me to believe. And at some point, I there was something inside of me that really wanted that sharing of information, and there was something inside of me that really wanted to like tell my side of the story. But then the voice in my head at some point just said, "That's not going to happen." And it was a good moment for me. And I was just like, let them finish, say thank you very much, and then go on about, you know, your day. Um, and that worked well, although I feel like a little bit like I still have this hope that like we can like and with some people we can, and those are the people that maybe we should surround ourselves with, the people that we can have dialogues with and talk about something and be like, yeah, or well, I don't believe in that. Oh, well, I do. And then be like, okay, but be able to have that back and forth rather than just someone trying to like tell you the way that it is, and then you're supposed like almost like some weird form of manipulation. So, anyways, that's my story for today. I'll have to come up for a title when I put the video on YouTube. Let's put the hands on the knees, spine as straight as can be. We're going to draw a big circle on the ceiling. Any of these moving poses that are dynamic like this, you can close the eyes if you like. We shall be breathing in and out through the nose, both direction for the duration of the class. Sometimes it will be with the rhythm of the movement. Sometimes it will just be the poses being held still, continuing the rhythm of the breath. Very nice. Let's switch directions. Excellent. My favorite, right hand down, keep the arm straight, left arm all the way out wide. Let's keep the hand wide tonight because that feels really good. Wide, wide, wide with the hand. Then we're going to come up and over into this nice side angle stretch. Without moving the shoulders of the torso, we're going to look up along the elbow. Very nice. Let's go to the other side. the hand down, the arm remains straight, wide with the hand reaching out, which is the right for me now. Maybe yours is also that. We're doing them both. Good, and let's get that long angle without moving the shoulders or the torso. See if you can look up along the elbow. Let's bring the spine back to the up straight, the center point, and we're going to bring the right hand outside of the left knee and the left hand behind you. We'll sit up tall. You could come all the way around with the hand and grip the pocket, but for me, it's too early to do that. I can do that way late in the practice, but this early, I'm just going to have the hand behind me, breathing. Again, as always in these twists, the head is just gently looking back. The twist is in the torso. Excellent. Over, please, to the other side. Same. And we look at the eyeball line of the wall, but the head is just gently going for the ride. Very nice. Let's stand and we're going to hop. You could start light, which I haven't done in a while. You could start heavy in the hopping. You could stay light, go straight into the hopping. You could pat the ribs, of course, and the kidneys. Excellent. Feet about the distance of the hips. Let's swing the arms forward one direction here first. And then the opposite direction, please. And across the front, switching the hand on top. And hands on the hips and swing the hips around. One direction here first. And then the opposite, please. Excellent. Step the right foot directly over the left. Partial forward fold like the torso is square into the ground. Let the arms dangle and then circle the hands. And then let's switch the feet, and then we're going to pendulum. Excellent. Feet together, big toes touching, ankles apart, shoulders back. We're going to breathe in, reach up, look up. Prayer to the ceiling. We're going to breathe out, forward folding, fingers low, maybe on the shins, maybe on the ground. We look up, shoulder blades together, core in, forward fold, out breath, back up, reaching out and up. Hands in prayer down through the heart center, and then all the way up again on the in breath. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, and we forward fold, back up, reaching out and up, down through the heart center, all the way up again on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low. You look up and we forward fold. Back up, reaching out and up. Down through the heart. Up again on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding. We look up, and from here, we're going to step back to the top of plank, and we're going to stay here a bit. Breathing. And we're going to run the vinyasa. We'll lower down or drop down, then roll forward, up dog, and then down dog. If you want to pedal the feet, you can. Otherwise, and anyways, breathing in the nose, looking towards the navel. Walk your way up to the top of the mat, feet together. We look up and we forward fold all the way up, reaching out and up. Prayer to the moon, down to the heart, down to the earth, and up again on the in-breath. Breathing out to the forward fold again. We look up, step in, double plank. We run the vinyasa. You could hover 2 inches, up dog, and down dog. We're going to stay here again. If you want more movement, up on the toes on the in-breath, down with the heels on the out-breath. Otherwise, staying still. Excellent. Walk your way back up top of the mat. You look up and we forward fold all the way back up. Prayer to the moon, down to the heart, down to the earth, back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding. We look up, step in, double push-up. We lower, up dog, and down dog. And very nice. Breathing here again. Excellent step or jump, top of the mat. We look up and we forward fold all the way back up, reaching out and up. We look up for a moment, then we're going to bring the arms right down at the sides. Excellent. Here we go. Let's sit in chair. Good. Up, over, forward folding. We look up, stepping again, top of push-up. We lower, up dog, down dog. Let's do crescent. Right foot stepping, arms all the way up. We're going to take a couple of breaths here. So for crescent, we're on the ball of the foot rather than the warrior 1 foot. It's a little different. I don't normally do this on Wednesday nights, but here we are. Excellent. Hands back down, stepping, top of plank. Then we'll drop, up dog, down dog, left foot to crescent, back up again. We're going to stay here. Breathing in the nose. Good. Hands down again, stepping back. We lower, up dog, and down dog. And we're going to stay like this. Great. Walk your way back up top of the mat. We look up again. Forward fold. Let's sit in chair. And standing, shoulders back. Some more of that. Sit in chair again. And up over to the forward fold. We look up. Step in, have a push up. We lower. Up dog. Down dog. Crescent again. Right foot back up. We're going to do the handshakes on this one. So left handshake forward, right handshake back. Keep the knee over the ankle. Look either direction, forward or back. Very nice. Hands down again. Step in. We lower. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot, please. Crescent. Back up. And right handshake forward, left back. Great. Hands down again. We step back. We lower. Up dog. And let's stay again in down dog. Good. Step or jump, top of the mat. We look up and we forward fold. Let's sit in chair again. And standing, shoulders back. The last one in this section we're going to do with warrior number 2. Let's sit in chair. Good. Up over to the forward fold. We look up, step in, time to push up again. We lower. Up dog. Down dog. Right foot. Warrior 2, heel to heel, knee over the ankle, spine up the middle. We're going to stay here. Turn the right hand to the palm, face the moon. We're going to arch back and we're going to stay here. If possible, looking up along the elbow to the sky. Very nice. Hands back down again. We lower, drop, up dog, down dog, left foot, warrior 2, please. And we're going to stay here. We'll turn that left palm to face the ceiling. We're going to arch back. We'll breathe like this. Great. Hands down again. Stepping back again. We lower. Up dog. And we're going to stay in down dog. And walk your way back up to the top of the mat. We look up and we forward fold. Let's sit in chair. We'll do cactus arms. So right elbow outside of left leg. Move that left knee back forward, probably shifted. Hands in prayer towards the chest, left shoulder back. If you want to open the arms, that's fine. Great. Forward fold, just hang for a little bit of a rest. Let's sit in chair again, cactus arms again. We're going to twist the other side. That knee probably came back, bring it back forward so they're lined up. Good. Forward fold, feet apart on this one. We'll grab the elbows, let the head drop down. Let's come all the way up and touch the ceiling. And then all the way down, peace fingers under the big toes, elbows away from the ears, top of the head towards down. All the way back up, all the way back down, each hand under each foot. You can bend the legs. Excellent. Let's stand and we're just going to take a moment at the top of the mat, a couple of breaths. Let's pivot tonight. Left foot's going to step back about the distance of one of our legs. Both legs are straight for triangle, arms out. Going to reach out a bit, right hand down and left arm up. Breathing here in triangle. Great. Let's come up. We're going to pivot. Right toes 45, left toes out. I'm going to reach out over that left foot. Left hand down, right arm up. Best we can. Getting locked between the panes of glass and coming down in that area. Great. Back up. We're going to pivot. Left toes 45, right toes out. We're going to shorten the stance though. Keep the legs straight. We're gonna go like torso squaring to the earth as we reach the left arm out. And then we'll twist left hand down, right arm up, legs straight, tough pose. Good, and let's come up. We're gonna do the other side, flipping. Reach that right arm way out, and then right hand down, left arm up. Short couple of breath here. Good, back up. We pivot again to warrior two, so we will need to re-lengthen the stance. Let's take several breaths in warrior two. And we're going to do extended side angle. Could be center of the forearm on the leg or hand on the ground, reaching that long angle. Extended side angles. Good. Back up with straight the legs so that we can pivot. Right toes 45, left out. Warrior two again here for a few breaths. And extended side angle, however you did it on the other side. Let's come up into horse, toes splayed, hands on the legs near the knees. Let the tail drop down. We'll keep the arms straight, get the back long. And then right shoulder forward and left shoulder forward and a bit of back and forth here. Good. Let's hold the moon, both hands up. And straight the legs. Run the feet so they're straight forward. We're going to touch the sky and then down, touching the earth right under the shoulders. Head towards down, maybe palms down. Somewhere in between is also fine. We'll take a nice long hold here, letting the spine open with the head just pulling it down a little bit. Good. Back up. We'll reach to the ends of the fingers, behind the back, intertwining fingers. We're going to forward fold again, lifting the arms up off the back. Lift the toes for a couple of breaths, and then put them down nice and light. Good. Back up again. Touch the sky. Back down again, grabbing shins, ankles, or big toes. with the peace fingers, elbows out from the ears. Stay down low, both hands over to the right, couple of breaths like this. And then over, please, to the other side. Great. Let's stand. We're going to shorten the stance to about 3.5 feet. I'm going to do a pyramid. Left toes to the back of the mat, right toes about 45 degrees. Arms out, and then behind the back, elbows or reverse prayer. We look up. We're going to come down and look at the left foot. Take a few breaths here. I'm going to just do pyramid tonight. If you want to do warrior three, please go ahead and do warrior three right here. You could make warrior three into a half moon here. You could twist the half moon, switching the hands. And we'll put the right foot down and come back up. We're going to pivot. Left toes 45, right toes out. Bring the arms out for the frontward rotation here. And then again behind the back. And again, we're coming down into pyramid for a few breaths, at least. And this leg really needs this pyramid pose. Warrior three, if you would like. Half moon, if you would like. Mavrita Ardha Chandrasana, twisting the moon for the last bit, if you like. Nice. Let's stand. We'll come move around a little bit if you like. And then feet about the distance of the hips. We're going to come down into a squat, elbows into the legs, hands in prayer coming together here. We're going to stay here a bit. If you want to sneak a headstand in, probably be a great place here. Let's take several breaths in the squat before we do any bit of movement. All right, hands in prayer forward. We're coming all the way up and then all the way back down. Again, all the way up and back down. Again, all the way up and back down. Up again, please. And back down. One more up. One more back down. And we are coming to hands and knees. If you would like to double up your mat, here we're going to do cat and cow. I got to adjust my mat a little bit. Knees are 2 fists apart. Cat cow, maybe you're already there. We let the belly drop, third eye looking. As you breathe out, we're going to arch the back. Moving and breathing here. You can close the eyes on these moving poses. Great. Back to center. Look over the right shoulder. See the tail. And then over, please, to the other side. To center. Right foot up top. Both arms up like a big funnel. Holding the moon in the hands. Let's twist left elbow, knee, and hip on the right here, brick wall, outside that brick wall. If you want to roll back on the ball of the left foot, you're welcome to. We're going to stay here a bit. Very nice. Let's switch. So right knee back, left foot up top to start with the arms up. Couple of breaths here. And to the brick wall, right elbow outside the brick wall. Left shoulder's rotating back. And whatever you do with that back leg, if you kept the knee down, great. If you roll back, go ahead and do that. Excellent. Back to hands and knees. We're going to do sidearm balance on the right side firstly. Think of the right hand, the right knee, and the right foot being a straight line. Put that left arch onto that straight line and reach the left arm up. You could stay here. You could reach that right foot back, stacking the feet. You could open the legs, keep the knee down, which I'm going to re-put that back together. We're going to stay here a little bit. Great. Let's do the other side. We'll set up our left line, which is hand, knee, foot. We'll step the right arch. And whatever you did on the other side, go ahead and do that. If you stack the feet, that's great. Put both hands down again. Let's thread the needle. We're going to turn the right hand so the fingers face the left. I'm bringing that hand a little bit out, like an inch further away from my shoulder. And nonetheless, we'll feed that left arm through, coming down. You could stay here with the hand pushing on the mat, rotating the shoulder back. You can come around, grabbing the pocket of the leg. You're going to stay like this. Back up, let's flip it. Left hand facing right. We're going to feed the right arm through. And same if you want to bring the arm around. Good. Back up the center. I'm going to unwrap up that mat because we are going to do pigeon from here. We're going to bring the right knee up to the right wrist, right foot up towards the left wrist. Left knee crawls way back, and then maybe down to the forearms, maybe head down. We're going to breathe here. Good. Let's come up and we're going to switch it. So left knee up to the left wrist, left foot forward to the right wrist, right knee back, down again. Here we go. Focus on the breath as best as you can, which we are controlling, drawing in and out through the nose. Excellent. Let's sit down. We're going to go left leg out with the right sole against the thigh. We're going to do this just as a straight forward fold. Both hands down towards the foot. Right hand may not get down there, maybe it will. Think about that right shoulder rotating down. We're going to stay here breathing. Excellent. Go ahead and switch right leg out. And we're going to forward fold again. Best as you can. Good. Up, soles of the feet together. Now pull them in tight. Left hand will grab the small toes right in on top. You're gonna sit up tall. You could butterfly the legs if you want. If you're not butterflying the legs, try to bring the knees down towards the earth. Do your best to keep the shoulders back. We're going to forward fold and push the legs open with the elbows. Good. Let's come up. Left leg out. We're going to do our twist. Right foot flat on the mat. Left arm's going to grab that right leg, right hand. Find the center of your body. Tail coming out. Put the middle finger on that line with the finger pointing straight back. Then try to put the shoulder on that line as we gently look back. You could, of course, bring the elbow outside. We're going to stay here. Great. Let's switch it. Right leg out. Left foot in there tight. Right arm will grab that. Find the center line with the hand in the back. Sit up tall. Great. We're going to be on the tailbone. If you'd like to double up the mat. And both legs bent, arms under the bent legs. We'll roll back. You could stay here. Good. Let go, shoulders back. You could straight the legs. We're going to breathe like this. Cross the feet, grab the shins, sit up nice and tall, shoulders back. Up again for 2 of 5. Cross the feet, grab the shins, sit up tall. Up again for 3. Cross the feet, sit up tall. Up again, please. And cross the feet, sit up tall. Up one more time. Great, hug the knees in. We're going to lie back and do a bridge or Urdhva Dhanurasana. For bridge, feet down flat, feet and knees 2 fists apart. We'll lift the hips, tuck the shoulders, intertwine the fingers, push the arms down and the hips up. Good, down. Take a moment, hug the knees into the chest, pull the shins down, bring the nose up. Good, then we're going to go upside down. We'll go in a plow first. We'll kick the feet up and over the head. You could have hands on the back or intertwine fingers with the arms down. I'm keeping hands on the back for me today. I need that extra support and a little bit and pushing a little bit on the fingers, but be nice to your neck. Your hands are not on the back. Put them there now, and we'll come in straight up, the shoulder stand. You can let the legs part out if you like. We'll take a few breaths like this. Bring the soles of the feet together. And we're coming back up. We're gonna bend the legs and roll down into a dead bug. Knees down in the armpits outside the ribs. Go ahead, bring the knees into the chest, the arms out like a T. We'll let the knees fall to the right as we look to the left. Put the right hand on the legs if you like. And back up and over to the other side. Good. Back to center. We're going to meditate. You could lay down or roll up to a seated position. Get my watch here. Just going to do 3 minutes. And we should become aware of the body breathing itself, fingers intertwined, thumbs touching, shoulders back, putting all of our attention as best as we can on the breath coming and going naturally. Bring the hands to the heart center, rubbing them together, making a bit of fire. Then we'll bring the arms up like a big funnel, receiving all the gifts of the universe. We're going to take a breath in through the nose. Breathe in more through the mouth if you can get it. Hold the breath, tighten the core, tighten the legs, lift the floor. And then we let it out. You're living your dream, don't miss it. Namaste. It's danieloverberger.com. If you want to find links to my Venmo and PayPal there. Thank you very much.